Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you guys how to set up User Manager and use it on the PPPoE network of your Mikrotik device. For this demonstration, we will use Mikrotik Hex Router OS version 6.49.7. Without further ado, let's get started. I have here a topology. Port 1 connected to our internet. Port 2 and 3 bridge LAN connected to our computer. Port 4 and 5 bridge PPPoE connected to our TP-Link router. And in this router, we will install User Manager package. I'm already done configuring this setup on the Mikrotik device. I will just do a quick run through. So let's access our Mikrotik device. Here in the interfaces, bridge, ports in the bridge, then IP DHCP client for our internet, IP DNS, then IP address, IP routes, then IP pool, then IP firewall NAT, then we created here in the address list the IP range of the expired clients. Then IP firewall filter, general, then advanced, social address expired clients, action drop. Then in PPPoE server, we already created JAT PPPoE service name for our PPPoE service. Interface, bridge PPPoE. Then secrets, in profile. We created 3 profiles. We did not put limit because the limit will be applied later in the User Manager. Expired. To see the full video tutorials on this setup, I will put the links on the description box below. What is User Manager? User Manager is a router OS radio server solution that enables centralized user authentication and authorization to a specific service. A centralized user database enables for better tracking of system users and customers. So let's now proceed with the User Manager setup. By default, User Manager is not added in our device. We need to install it manually. We will download it in the Mikrotik official website. Before you proceed downloading, make sure to check first the system architecture of your device. So to check, go to System, then Resources. Look for architecture name. So in this case, Hex has an architecture name of MMIPS. So take note the version, the router OS version also. So let's proceed to the Mikrotik website. Go to Software. Since this is Router OS version 6, let's go to Download Archive. Then look for the same Router OS version. So in our case, it's Router OS version 6.49.7. click that one, and look for MMIPS package. This one, so all packages MMIPS, so we will download this one. So I'm already done downloading this one, so I will not download it here. So let's proceed to the download file. So this one, you need to extract this. Extract, and this is the content of that packages. So we will only use User Manager. So to install User Manager in your Mikrotik device, just go to your Mikrotik device, then Files. Then drag and drop. User Manager, drag the file here. Then restart the system. Restart the Mikrotik for the User Manager to be installed. So let's go to System, then Reboot. Yes. So let's wait for the device to finish rebooting. Alright, it's already done rebooting. So let's reconnect again to our Mikrotik device. Connect. So let's go to System, then Packages, to check if the User Manager is successfully installed in our device. So as what you can see, User Manager is installed successfully. Let's now proceed with the configuration. So to access the User Manager, go to your browser. Then just type here the IP address of your LAN. So in our case, it's 192.168.88.1. So access it, 192.168.88.1/userman. Enter. The default access of userman is login is only admin, then there is no password. So this is what the User Manager looks like. So we will now go to Customers tab. Then select the default admin. Double click. Then we will input password for security purposes. And just click Save. So we will make next a new admin account. Click Add, then New. I'll name this one Chat Admin. Then put password. Then permission full. Then click Add. We will log out our User Manager, then log in again using the new credentials. Chat Admin. Password. Alright. We successfully log in using the new credentials. So we will log out again. Then let's proceed to the Mikrotik, then IP services. Disable the new services. So in our case, we will just enable the WW and the Winbox services. Then for additional security of our User Manager, so here in the WW service, we'll click that one, change the port. So I'll change this one to 8081. Click Apply and OK. So when you access again your User Manager, you need to add the port number here. Alright, so let's access again. Right. We will now proceed in making a profile. So go to Profiles, then Limitations tab. will create 3 limitations. So click add, then new. I'll name this one SP1 5 Mbps. Owner chat admin. Then here in the rate limits, input here your desired bandwidth limit. Rate limit 5M, burst rate, I'll put 10M. Burst threshold, I'll put 6M. Burst time, I'll put 30 seconds. Minimum rate 1M. 1M. Then click add. For the explanation of the fields that I inputted here, so it's just the same to what I have already discussed in the previous video regarding PPPoE burst limit. So I'll put the link on the description box for the video regarding this topic. So we'll make another one. Click add, new. So I'll name this one SP2 10 Mbps. Owner chat admin. Rate limit 10M. 10M. Burst rate, I'll put 20M. Burst threshold, I'll put 11M. Burst time 30 seconds. So minimum rate, I'll put 5M. Click add. So let's create another one for our expired profile, expired limit. So I'll name this one expired. Clients. Owner. Then rate limit, leave it blank. Click add. Now, we will now proceed to the profiles tab. So click profile. I'll name this one SP1 price 500. Great. Price, I'll put price here 500. Shared user 1. Add new limitation. Choose the SP1 5 Mbps. Then click add. Then click save. So to add another profile, click plus. And I'll name this one SP2 1000. Right? Check first the SP1 if it saved successfully. Then go to SP2. I'll name this price for this one is 1000. Shared user 1. Then add new limitation. Select the SP 10 Mbps. Click add. Then save. I'll put SP2 here. Number 2. Save. So we'll add another one for the profile. Click plus. Expired. Create. Expired. Then add your limitation. Expired clients. Click add. Then save. So double check if the profile has a correct bandwidth limitation. So SP1 500, rate limit 5M, correct. SP2 1000, 10 MB, and for the expired, none. So we are now done making the profiles here in the user manager. Let's go back to our Mikrotik device. And in PPPoE server setting, in the profiles tab, this is incorrect, so I'll change this on 5M. And 10 MB. So all you need to do is double click the profile and copy the name, the profile name. Then input it in the user manager. Profiles, then limitations. So here in the 5M, SP15 Mbps, go to constraints, then in the group name, paste the input here, the profile name of the profile that you created here in the PPPoE server. Click save. Do the same also for the other profiles. Copy. Paste it in the second profile, 10 Mbps. Click save. And expired also. Copy the profile name. And save it in the limitation of your user manager. Save. We will now configure next radio server settings. So go to your Mikrotik device, then radius. Click plus. In the general tab, then in the services, service, check PPP, then address 127.0.0.1. So this is the default IP address of the local host, meaning this Mikrotik device is the radio server itself. So I'll put secret, just put 123.456, then click apply, then OK. Then in the incoming tab, check accept, then take note of the port 3799. Click apply, then OK. Go next to the PPPoE server settings, the secrets tab, the PPP authentication and accounting. Click that one, then check use radius, then click apply, then OK. Then go back again to the user manager. So we will now add here the Mikrotik device. So go to routers tab, then click add, then new. I'll name this one JOT router 1. Owner JOT admin. IP address 127.0.0.1. Shared secret 123456. Then time zone, I'll select your respective time zone. Then the radius incoming, click COA support, then input here the port number, which is 3799. Click add. So basically we are now done. So let's try to make users here in the user manager. Click add. You can create users one at a time or by batch. So in our case, I'll just click 1. Then username, I'll put room 101, then password, date. So it's up to you what you want to input here, the password, owner. Then in the assigned profile, I'll assign this one to SP1 and click add. So I'll double click it again, then add another profile, expired profile. Click save. Double click it again. So you can see here in the all profiles. So the expired did not apply successfully. So I'll just add again, expired, and click plus, then save. So as you can see, this user account has 2 profiles. So to choose what profile room 101 you will use, just click the bulb icon beside the profile name. So in this case, room 101, I'll let room 101 use the SP1 profile. So click light. So when you click light, then it will change to active, and click save. Let's test. So I'll input these credentials to TP-Link router. This one. I'll plug my computer to the TP-Link. Let's access our TP-Link device. We'll input here the credentials. Room 101. And password, date today. Click save. Let's go to wireless. I'll make a wireless name of jat-test. Then let's go to status in the one section. So you can see here that it gets an IP address coming from our Mikrotik device. So it now have an internet. So you do speed test here. So our laptop, which is connected to our TP-Link device, has now an internet of 10 M because the burst limit applies. So let's log out this one, then log in again to our Mikrotik device. Let's go to PPP. Let's go to PPP setting, then the active connection. So you can see here that room 101 account is connected successfully and it's active. It has an IP of 172.1688.254. Then you can see the limitation here in the queues. Alright, so in the click that one in the general tab, you can see here that it has a rate limit of 5 Mbps, burst limit of 10 Mbps, burst threshold of 6 Mbps, burst time of 30 seconds, and limit at 1 Mbps. So take note, we did not put any bandwidth limit here in the profiles of the PPPoE server. This limit comes from the account that we created here in the User Manager. I'll connect my phone to the Wi-Fi of the TP-Link and do speed tests. So I'll try to connect. Jot test, password 123456789, connect. So I'll do speed test here in my phone. And you can see here in the traffic graph that I have an internet. Download 9.9 Mbps. Then upload 10 Mbps. What we will do next is we will simulate a situation where this account, room 101, stop availing your internet service. So just go to your user manager, then search that user account, double click the user, then go to all profiles, and just click the bulb of the expired profile. Expired is now active. Then click save. After you did that one, go to your Mikrotik device, and in the PPPoE settings active connections tab, remove that one so that the router will get a new IP address which will now come from the IP pool of the expired profile. This one. So it will get a new IP address. So let's just wait. Alright, so as you can see here in the active connections tab, room 101 account has now an IP address of 192.168.255.254, which this IP address belongs to the expired pool. And there is no queue, simple queue. So as what you can see here in the queue list, the simple queue, there is no entry, because what we do here in the user manager, the profiles, the limitation, expired clients, there is no rate limit, so we leave it blank. So when this user account has an expired active profile, then when we do speed test to that user account, it will have no internet. So let's try. I'll connect this laptop to the Wi-Fi. I'll disable it first, the LAN, then connect the Wi-Fi. So that you can see that the TP-Link now has no internet. You input the password. Alright, so when I do speed test, I have no internet. No internet at all. If the client decides to reconnect to the service, just go to your user manager and change the profile to the active profile SP1 or SP2. So go to your user manager, light the bulb beside the service profile 1, save, and go again to your active connections tab of your PPPoE server setting. Then remove so that the TP-Link router will get a new IP address coming now from the PPPoE pool. This one. So as what you can see here, it now get a new IP address. The IP address of the expired pool. So this is it, guys, on how you set up User Manager and configure it on your PPPoE network. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please also hit that notification bell so you can be notified to my new videos. Bye for now and have a nice day.